Avoid driving on I-75 South outside Cincinnati right now and maybe for days to come because this collapsed overpass is shutting down that stretch of highway.
That accident killed a construction worker and injured another man who was driving a truck at the time. The overpass gave way around 10:30 last night as demolition crews worked to remove this older Hopple Street bridge.
Investigators are trying to figure out why, but what may really concern you, the same company working on that bridge is doing construction here in the Miami Valley. Christian Hauser takes a closer look live in Dayton. Christian?
Well, Jack, Deborah, you can see the new bridge and supports for I-75 as it makes its way through Dayton behind me. People I spoke with say what happened in Cincinnati looks to be a fluke accident and that a tragedy like that is very unlikely to happen here.
This was a very unique situation. It doesn't indicate that there's any kind of a widespread problem with other collapses like this occurring.
The bridge that collapsed was an exit ramp that went across the southbound lanes.
Probably some of the bridges that have been removed on the I-75 project here were similar to this bridge, but not exactly the same as this bridge.
Two of the exits from I-75 to US 35 are similar in style in that they cross over the oncoming lanes of the interstate. Gruner says it's easy to plan and build something, but removing old bridges can be tricky.
When you're dealing with demolition, you're dealing with a bridge that's been in place for 60 or 70 years in this case. I don't know exactly how old it is. You don't know exactly what kind of deterioration might be taking place inside there.
There are 31 structurally deficient bridges just in Montgomery County. That means they're in serious need of replacement or rehab.
If they're not safe for the public, we'll close the bridge or post it with a load reduction. Do the best we can to make sure there's no failures on in-service bridges.
When it comes to keeping safe and following any rules or guidelines, it's usually up to the contractor, in this case Hopple St, who's doing the work in Cincinnati and up here in Dayton on I-75. But Gruner says safety is the top priority for any construction crew.
There are no two bridges in the country that are exactly like this bridge where this occurred. And so things sometimes happen that we don't expect because the project's different than all other projects.
He says we're in serious trouble, though, when it comes to health of our bridges. He says that his engineering department has only had an 8% increase in money over the past 25 years, while construction costs have more than doubled. And these bridges, they're just going to get in worse and worse shape as the money just is not there to fix them. Reporting live in Dayton, Christian Hauser, ABC 22 News.